So fast. So I think I'm gonna skip memories of home and go directly into amiable conversation. No, but we won't have enough time for autumn moon upheaval. So, all right. If we have time, then I'll come back and do the memories of home. So now I'm gonna show you my very cool score. I hope you can see this. Do you see the lines, the vertical lines? Oh, no? Yeah, like all the lines, straight lines, right? Yeah, so they mean very special things. They mean for me to play with my elbow. So I'm supposed to play like this, and my elbow is perfect because it says to play from C to C, and my elbow goes directly 2 octaves. So what this is about is, this is an amiable conversation taking place at a very special place called a laundromat. And so this is the laundry machine that's going on. And there are big machines and small machines, so there are dryers and there are all kinds, so you'll have this too. And then there are two people in the laundromat having a lovely conversation. Maybe one lost a garment and said, "No, this is not my garment." And the other said, "Yeah, that's yours." So here we go. So any of you seen Chinese painting before? Yeah? Oh, good. A number of you. So one of the characteristics of Chinese painting is it leaves a lot of space. It doesn't really take out all the, you don't paint every single corner. You leave some white spots. And in Chinese music, a lot of it is like that. I feel like the composer leaves me a lot of room to improvise with the music. Although I'm really not improvising. But it carries you, and you're allowed to just freely soar with this music, with your imagination. So the next piece is actually inspired by the national treasure. It's a beautiful lake in China called Xihu, which means the West Lake. And it has inspired many poets, musicians, artists. So I found some pictures of this lake, and I will be playing this music which is inspired by the lake. And you can go along with the PowerPoint, or just close your eyes and use your imagination for this beautiful lake. So here is autumn moon over the West Lake, but I want to say, what season is this music in? This music is about fall, right? And so there are certain ambivalent emotions, sentiments that's in this music. It's almost reluctant of letting go and going forth into the winter. So there's somewhat of that little inner tension in there. So it's not completely calm. There's some little inner storm in there. So it's not me making it up. It's the composer feeling inspired. Okay, so here is Autumn Wind Over the Calm Lake. We actually ended together with the PowerPoint. So Pihuang, next piece. Pihuang means Peking opera. Any of you heard of Peking operas before? Okay, not many. It's quite different, would you say, than Western opera. The sound is very dramatic. The facial paints are very dramatic too. They're actually not real. They're always a symbol. It could be a black face, but always representing very just person. And the white face is always somebody who's crooked, a little bit tricky. And then there are all kinds of painting on it. So, and the sound of it is very piercing. It's like, I can't sing, okay, so bear with me. It has this very sharp tone and very dramatic, expressive in a way. And then the Chinese instrument would have very sharp sounds to go with it. The rhythm is a big theme. So you will hear in this piece, this composer is trying to bring alive the Peking opera through this instrument, piano. So you have the percussion instruments that's keeping the beat. So I'm not running out of notes to play, but I'm trying to be a percussion there. And so in here, you'll hear also the way how there's the flowing, the river, there's something like that. And then, so this person is a patriotic, legendary hero, but he was wrongly accused. And so at one point, he's expressing all his inner anxiety and feelings. So here, you'll hear and he gets really passionate about his feelings. And then at the very end, you have this glorious, almost like bells ringing. So this hero dies for the country out of his love, and his spirit stays, and people remember him. And so there is the glorious bell at the very end. And then, any of you know what pipa is? It's a Chinese instrument, and I used to play it. It's like a Chinese guitar, but you play it not. So you play like and then it's plucking sound. And so in here, you will hear the plucking of the Chinese instruments, and they're going very fast. It's a very special sound he's trying to create. So I hope you have an interesting opera in your mind with this music. So here is Pi Huang.
maybe I come to your class, to your music class, that's a beginner for me. All right, thank you. Let's say, first I would also take this chance to thank Mrs. Jeannie Kadin from the district who helped us to coordinate, make this happen, and also the principal, Mrs. Blinder, to let us use the venue here so that we got good chances to enjoy Sandra's performance. Okay, let's do our thanks to Sandra again.